Let me just make it a new series. There we go. There we go. Alright. We're gonna get things underway. We've got a best of 3 here between... Why is Mason Asian? What? I've got a best of 3 here between the really sweaty Tryhards and PWS. PWS marginal favorites coming into this, seeding wise. But when you look at the history, between these two teams, both of these teams, 2/3 of the teams that competed in the Tier 2 Tryhard games. PWS obviously had a much more impressive performance, so maybe you'd back them, but that being said, Star in particular, I feel like would be very effective in this type of matchup because this is a bit of a grudge match between these two teams. People being acquainted with each other between these two teams, and I think Star, although he doesn't really play the game that much, I think he definitely thrives in that kind of situation a little bit more. So I think we're gonna see a decent sweaty Tryhards here in this series, in comparison to the performance levels they put on in the Tryhard games. But we'll see. It's been a very even matchup so far here in game 1. Oh, shot coming through from Azuz, just slightly wide. Azuz, cousin of Moon Khalid, if you were not aware. Oh, a demo coming out from Star. Very, very aggressive. Timmins, though, holding that back line very, very nicely. Very quick to get back into the play. Hexane's not best touches. Ends up giving it away. Nugget with a pinch. Timmins, midfield, goes for the backboard. Bad defense, and Timmins will get the double touch. A whiff on the backboard from Star. And that'll prove fatal as PWS get the lead. Boy Jones, a quiet game so far. Using the Fennec, a really big demo coming out from Hexane, that is practically an open net, and he does secure it as well. PWS up by 2 now. It's a poor 50 and a great demo. And just like that, 2 goals separate these teams, but still not half of the game done yet. More than enough time to come back here. Timmins. Side, gets it over to Hexane. The shot is a good one at that. Jones, very important save there. Azuz, our Saudi Arabian representative in this match. Getting an upset in the World Cup as well, so he must be happy. Oh, a whiff here from Azuz. Star will have to clean up. Doesn't have a lot of boost though. Double commit coming out from PWS though. Timmins will have to hold the backline on his own. Doesn't get the best touch. Ooh, a clearance just about from Nuggets off his own post. Not the cleanest defense here coming out from PWS, but they hold on. Jones just clears the ball out, but with no real intent to set up a play. Azuz slowing this one down. Not working out though. Timmins again going very high, will waste some time there, didn't quite get a threatening touch, but able to get it to his teammate eventually. Hexane's with a bit of time, opts for the pinch. Start with a bit of an awkward positioning there. Oh, Hexane's going straight for net, almost catching the defense off guard. Just about in position. Another double commit coming out from PWS, and some bumps as well. The bad come with the good, I suppose, here on PWS. Here, able to control the ball into his corner, but didn't really get the touch he wanted to, I believe. So good dribble here over the second one, but ooh, a whiff from the third. Star on the counter attack, tries to pinch it mid. Oh, it doesn't quite get the pinch he wanted to, and play just kind of feathers out eventually. Hexanes just passes that straight to the offense of Sweaty Tryhards. But they didn't test the defense of PWS as much as they probably should have there. Just a lack of creative opportunities for Sweaty Tryhards here. Just really haven't had a good look at the net other than PWS kind of like causing their own demise earlier on. But even then they weren't able to score. Jones' the pass down to Azuz, able to get it back. It's a bit awkward though. 15 seconds remaining and game 1 should be done and dusted. Azuz here will just have a last second chance to try to get some momentum, but no, gets put into the corner, bump, but looks like it'll mean nothing. The ball eventually now. Eventually drops to the floor. No, Star keeps it up, Jones. Kenny can... Oh, it's a pinch with Hexanes, but no, eventually does hit the ground. Game 1 going to the blue side. PWS getting a good start here. And I want to mention how important this is for PWS as well. Last time when they were with Lewis Hackett, Lewis Hackett, what a go! They fell down early and had to regain in the lower bracket, which they most definitely did. Don't get me wrong, but getting that upper bracket advantage later on is definitely nice to have. So. Very beneficial here to get a good start for PWS, and they have been doing some behind the scenes preparation, and I'm sure that's been a big contribution to their early success, but they have to keep it going. Being on match point isn't always the easiest thing. So Sweaty Tryhards gonna see whether they can come back here. Star going for the Sonics decal preset. It's quite a nice one. Ooh, a shot just wide from Azuz. Jones the only one back, but seems like he had some time to deal with that one. Good clear here, but still not quite to a teammate. Timmins only be able to clear that straight to Azuz, who doesn't really have any boost, so couldn't make a good play. The awkward defense puts it on the backboard from PWS. Star there to intercept in the midfield. Another whiff coming out from Sweaty Tryhard, specifically Jones. Double commit, but it is on target from Hexanes. This could have been fatal if this was a double whiff or a big bad touch, but it does result in a goal. No goalie to be found. The defense vacant for Sweaty Tryhards. Timmins here a pass to the left, but communication didn't seem on point there. Maybe didn't get the touch that Nugget thought he would. Nugget here going for a solo play, cut out by Azuz. Good demo coming up from Hexanes. He's been very, very effective in his demos so far. All parts of PWS. Very effective so far. Only thing they're missing right now is just a bit of better communication in terms of getting those double commits out. Another pass into the midfield. It's a whiff from Hexanes. Jones trying to mount the counter attack, but it's a quick challenge from Timmins to keep putting on the pressure here for PWS. Nugget now going into the corner. Jones just gets pre-jubbed there by Hexanes. Really struggling to get out of defense with the Tryhards. You could almost say they should be down by more. Again, a double commit coming out from PWS in defense. And not really getting punished right now, but if they start playing against a more warmed up team, a higher quality team later on, then could prove to be an issue. But so far, not been punished whatsoever. They haven't conceded a goal. Interesting aerial attempt by Hexane, just keeping his momentum after an awkward bounce on the sidewall. Star actually kind of getting in the way there, but Timmins just about able to block that one. Ooh, almost a double tap attempt from Azuz after a whiff from the blue side. Jones not really able to set up a good opportunity there. And that's been the story here for Sweaty Tryhards, is the lack of quality opportunities. Every time they do get the ball, it's just they hand it over, straight back to PWS, and then they go back to defend. Now good with the pass here to Timmins, and he gets the shot, and it will be on target into the bottom corner. And 2 more minutes remaining. PWS will be leading by 2. Take a ball on the backboard here. Cast a curse. To be fair, that would have been funny if it was or if it will be a cast a curse. Jones, not quite the boost to follow that one up, but still tried. Another shot attempt, slightly high. Azuz. A little bit awkward here. Another backboard attempt, miss from PWS. Jones tried to pre-jump that shot, but it didn't come out anyways. And it looks like Sweaty Tryhards are on low boost again here. Year 50, going straight to Azuz. Unexpected bounce there. Going in favor of Sweaty Tryhards. Star going for the backboard. No reception though, it came in a little bit too late. And Timmins, together with his team, get the ball out. Back to the orange side. Oh, a scrambly hit there. Oh, Star making up for it though. Sweaty Tryhards definitely a bit shaky right now. Pass over to Azuz. Can he get there? Eventually he can. They get their first goal in the series, and this could kickstart their momentum very late on into the series, but could be effective here. They need a bit of an X factor here to get back into this one. Azuz going for that backboard. Definitely looked like a very mechanically capable player on his team, comfortable with the ball in most areas. Just a question of whether the mechanical players on this team can get a little bit more cohesion. Star not really getting much chance to shine so far. Not quite mechanically on point here for Sweaty Tryhards, from what I've seen. The ball now, 10 seconds remaining pretty much. Clear from Star, has to make something happen. Goes for the backboard, shot there. Jones and Azuz double commit, but it will be a goal. Azuz on 0 seconds to tie things up, and we will be going into overtime. What is his angle? Nugget, not the greatest touch. Gets a dunk though. Going for that bump. Timmins for the corner. Able to follow it up though. Has to bail out. Oh, a shot coming out from Hexane's Nugget being really aggressive there. It looks like Orange a little bit too awkward there to get up into a counter attack fast enough. Oh, a shot coming through from Nugget just wide onto Azuz as well. Another bounce, keeps staying in the orange half. Jones getting it clear, not too far away though. Azuz with the last ditch effort to save it out, and he does so successfully. But Sweaty Tryhards, they can't keep getting away with this. They've been on defense for large proportions of this match, but they have just about held out. And in overtime, anything can happen. But if I had to guess, PWS should be breaking the defense anytime soon. Big demo coming out from Nugget to open up some opportunities. Another one from Timmins. Azuz. Very, very important eligible there to give his time give his team some time after the double demo from PWS. Here Azuz going for the backboard, mechanical play, shut down by Hexanes. Couple whiffs came out. A shot from Jones, slightly off the mark, top corner, and out. Star going for that backboard shot coming through, double commit, but it will be on target again. Jones being the one to get on the end of this, and we will be going to game 3, and it's a major comeback and a major setback for PWS. Most of the momentum there going into that match. By the end of that match, I mean, you would say PWS's favor. The majority of the shots, they didn't have any saves, which is an interesting stat to look at. But yeah, just spent so much time in the half of Orange, of Sweaty Tryhards, that you'd think they'd eventually close it out, even if they conceded one, even if they went to overtime. And even with the quality opportunities that they had in overtime, they still couldn't make it count. And now, I mean, it's a best of 3. You win the first one, you lose the second. Momentum the opposite way. So now You could even say Sweaty Tryhards would be favorites to win this now. Regardless, PWS has looked impressive, and if they replicate that, I kind of expect that. Expect them to win here. But Sweaty Tryhards have had moments of brilliance themselves, and have gained a little bit more cohesion. Not that much, but just a little bit more in the latter half of this series. Star on the side here. Never to beat that one. Beat him to the ball. Now good with the big clear. Hexane's there to redirect. Didn't quite get the touch he wanted, but very threatening on the redirects is Hexane's. A proven effective mechanic in the past. Yeah, whiff coming out from Hexane's pass there. Not able to connect. Start. Not actually challenging that one. Jones came in anyways. Azuz getting the clear out off to Jones. Seems like he'll leave it for... He won't leave it for Azuz, but Azuz will go. Double touch attempt from Star. Actually doesn't get it. The shot as well from Azuz, but what a save from Hexane's. The defense collapsed, but it came back just in time. It's a backflip from Star, and Hexane's will be credited with the goal, but it's a defensive blunder from the side of Sweaty Tryhards. And PWS kind of needed that. They needed a little bit of luck to go their way in order to mentally come back from the game they had just lost. So a very crucial goal there for PWS. And now Sweaty Tryhards will have to be the ones to mentally come back here. A read from Jones. Oh, just about gets it on target. I thought he shot it too low to beat the defense. But by very thin margins, he does beat the defense. Well, what happened here? Star just not going for the kickoff, and I'm not sure how to explain exactly what happened here. But Hexane's will be credited with another goal. That has to be such an incredible setback for Sweaty Tryhards. Ball now going to Star's side. Decent clear here. Got some individual blunders here. He'll have to prove himself in this series if he wants to make a comeback yet again. Going for the backboard this time, looking mechanically more capable than earlier on now. But if you make those type of blunders, it might not be worth anything. Here, pre-jump actually working out for Hexane's, but eventually just goes off to Jones, who clears it out. Early challenge from Azuz, beats everyone on the defense. Shot coming out eventually, a lot of bumps, but Hexane's recovers. PWS holding on to a thread. Off to the corner on the orange side. Jones clears it out. No one going for the ball here on the side of PWS, but they don't get punished. Sweaty Tryhards definitely could have capitalized there. Golden opportunity wasted. Timmins going for the backboard. Azuz, a good defensive touch. Has had an impressive individual performance so far. But as a team, they've not worked together to be that effective. Not in comparison to PWS. Seem to be slightly more cohesive. Timmins having to avoid a bump there. Jones really getting a good touch there, ends up just giving it away. Hexane's going for that midfield pass. Nugget is right there, but a good save from Azuz to block out the shot. Timmins right there again to start another offensive play. Doesn't want to overcommit though, realizes he has a 1-goal lead with 1 minute remaining, and is going to play this one tactically. Here, another shot coming from Hexane's, but the defense doesn't rush. Not the greatest touch though. And a shot coming down from Nugget. No, another save coming out late from Azuz. Jones with the clear. Doesn't get it too far. Timmins getting a lateral touch there. Seems like it just ended on the orange control anyways. Double commit coming out from PWS. So the Tryhards, they've got 30 seconds to try to come back to tie things up in game number 3. Series decider here, match point for both sides. Big clear from Timmins. Nugget there just being really annoying, and a great dunk as well, just wasting time, depleting this resources of Sweaty Tryhards. 4 seconds remaining, just nothing in the tank for Uzu's a last ditch efforts, but I think it'll be all for naught here. There's just no boost whatsoever from Sweaty Tryhards, and it will be a 2-1 victory for PWS. I would say deserved as well. No Tom on comms, unfortunately. Tom was sleeping or eating, apparently. He was eating. But what a great series he starts out, by the way. Very tight. A big comeback coming out in game number 2 as well, which was very nice to see. We'll get Tom in for the next 2 series then. But yeah, well played PWS. That was a very close series, as well as 20 Tryhards. I could tell that the cohesion wasn't quite there, but they were getting it together a little bit more by the end. But some very crucial plays by PWS to kind of put them down a peg again by the end.